and he had already placed 20th in that year's Ballon d'Or rankings. What do we have next, boys? Ronnie made the header look easy. Is he gonna make the next one look easy? He has to score a perfect hat trick. So Ronaldo has to score on his left, on his right, and with a header. And he only has 5 shots to do so. I see you, Ronnie. Oh, just smash that, Ronnie. I know that's a goal. I know that's a goal when it's Ronaldo. That is shot number 1, and that is the right foot complete. Come on, just left foot and header now. Next, for the header, we went back to a familiar connection. Head that, Ronnie. Head that, Ronnie! Head that, Ronnie! Hey, this Giggs and Ronnie connection is different. And after missing a long shot on Ronaldo's left, Ronaldo had another chance. Let's go, let's find Ronnie. He's got a bit of space. Don't miss that, Ronaldo. Don't miss that, Ronaldo. He's done it. The perfect hat trick. Kiss that boot, Neville. Now we can move on to the next FIFA. Up next, we have FIFA 07 with Ronaldo going down to 87 rated, even though he did help Portugal reach the semi-finals of the World Cup. Some of these goals are so hard, but let's see what we have next for FIFA 07. Oof. Ronnie has to score a weak foot long shot. Come on, Ronaldo. I don't even know if your weak foot is good in this FIFA. Oh, he's gone for Travella. Bro, use your left foot, bro. What? Next, we didn't even come close. I'm aiming it into no man's land, man. What am I doing? On the 3rd attempt, Ronnie almost delivered. Ronaldo ain't got a weak foot. Ronaldo ain't got a weak foot. No way, I thought that was in. But on the 4th attempt, Ronaldo did this. Weak foot long shot. Weak foot long shot, Ronaldo. That is it, boys. Let's move on to the next FIFA, boys. What a banger. Now moving on to FIFA 08, and Ronaldo is back up to a 90 rating. This was the year he won his first ever Premier League title for Man United. And the wheel has in store for me. We have to score a finesse on FIFA 08. You know it has to be outside the box. Ronaldo for attempt number 1. Has it down the wing. Finesse. Goal. Okay. I put way too much power into that finesse. I gotta do a little light finesse. On the 2nd attempt, the finesse was almost perfect. About there. Finesse, Ronaldo. Oh my days, he's hit the bar. Ronnie's hit the bar. Man, but on the third attempt, the bar was on our side. Hit the bar last time. Hit the bar last time. This time, bar and in. Nah. Let's go, Ronnie. What a finish. Next up is FIFA 09, and Ronaldo got upgrade to 91 rated, and he deserved it as he led Man United to win the Premier League and the UCL, and he went on to win his first ever Ballon d'Or award. Some of these goals are so hard, but what does Ronnie have to score next, boys? Ronnie has to score a free kick on FIFA 09, and the first attempt was stinky. This looks weird. And it's over the bar. Okay, free kicks on the old FIFA is going to be difficult, man. On the second attempt, I was still putting too much power. Hit that Ronaldo. Hit that Ronaldo. Over the bar again. I'm putting too much power. Alright, boys, we have to put less power. I think I'm just going to tap it. Maybe like 1.5 bars of power. 1.5 bars of power. That's it. Okay. Hey, I forced a save, but... It's not enough power now. 2 bars has to be the key. And on the fourth attempt, this happened. 2 bars of power. That's it, Ronnie. That's it, Ronnie. That's it, Ronnie. Oh my God. I thought that was in. So we had one more attempt. Could Ronaldo deliver? Go, go. Straight out the wall, man. And that is our first fail. I thought 1 bar of power might have been the trick. And the first forfeit is a little glass of hot sauce, boys. Well, cheers, lads. Well, I can't keep doing this. We did it though. We did it though. Let's bounce back with FIFA 10, and Ronaldo made his record transfer to Madrid, and this is the only time we got to see CR9. Hey, I'm still feeling that hot sauce in my mouth, but what goal is next? Ooh, a rainbow flick volley. The plan is simple, boys. Rainbow flick, go. Bang. Hit that, Ronaldo. Ooh, I thought I had it on attempt number 1. But on the second attempt, CR9 hooked. Hit that, Ronnie. Hit that, Ronaldo. Yo, CR9 is him. What a banger. I'm pretty sure that was a volley though. Did the ball bounce? Nah, it was a volley, boys. On to the next. FIFA, baby. We are now moving on to FIFA 11, and Ronaldo is back to wearing the number 7 shirt, and he is at a 90 rating. Let's see what FIFA 11 was. And Ronaldo would score on the first attempt. Hit that, Ronnie. Oh, it bounced. He scored on the first attempt, but I think it bounced, boys. Yeah, it bounced, man. We gotta go again. The second attempt went way over the bar. Volley that. Ronaldo. He's gone for the acrobatic over the bar though. But on the third attempt, we played Ronaldo over the top. Volley that, Ronnie! Volley that, Ronnie! Love that from Ronaldo. Next up is FIFA 12, and Ronaldo has his highest rating so far at 92. See what's heel. Back heel, Ronnie. Back heel, Ronnie! The back heel. Back heel. Ben's gonna fight. Diego Lasso. Ooh, that is the play though. Strategy. Ronaldo his league after becoming made it On to the next FIFA. It's now time for FIFA 19, and this year Ronaldo made his move to Juventus, but he still remained at a 94 rating, even after becoming the first player to win 5 Champions Leagues. What does Mr. Champions League have to score though? Mr. Champions League has to score a scorpion kick. And on the first attempt, we found Ronaldo. That's a scorpion. No, it's a volley from Ronnie. That was the perfect height for a scorpion. Next, Ronaldo still wasn't attempting the scorpion kick. We see Ronnie there. That's scorpion height. That's not scorpion height. Ronnie just keeps volleying it, man. So we had to change our strategy for the third attempt. Scorpion golazo. Ooh, that is the play though, boys. But you can't stop Ronaldo for too long. Scorpion golazo. Let's go, Ronaldo. Vamos. The flick up scorpion was the play. Let's move on to FIFA 20, and the rating decline begins as Ronaldo is 93 rated. I guess getting knocked out by Ajax. 93 rated Ronnie is gonna have to score Ronaldo chop and Calma. So he has to cut inside with a Ronaldo chop and score, then hit the iconic Calma celebration. Ronaldo's got it on attempt number 1, boys. We got a chop inside. Chop. Oh, he still got it. Hit it, Ronnie. Hit it, Ronaldo. Donnarumma's made a quality save, son. And we found the net on the second attempt. He chops inside, and he just goes whack. Now the Calma. No, he's done the Sue. We needed to hit the Calma. We gotta go again. But Ronnie didn't disappoint on the third attempt. Ronaldo chops inside. Hit that Ronaldo. Now do the Calma. Love that Ronaldo. That celebration is too cold. Next up is FIFA 21, and the rating drop continues for Ronaldo as he is 92 rated. He was the top goal scorer in this Serie A, but Juve still. Ronaldo has to score ball roll, flick, volley. Alright, Ronnie, ball roll, flick, and then bang it. Okay, well, that was not a good first attempt, Ronnie. But on the second attempt, Ronaldo is just different. And then Ronnie bangs it in. Yo! Ronaldo is different on the second attempt. Moving on to FIFA 22, and Ronaldo made his return to the Premier League with a move back to Man United, but his rating would take another hit as he was 91 rated. But what goal does Ronaldo have to score next, ladies and gentlemen? Ronaldo next has to score a Trivela, but the Trivela is on the left, but Trivela. Okay, that's not gonna work. Ronnie, you gotta be on the right, son. And on the second attempt, the Trivela was still off target. Trivela time, baby. Trivela time, Ronnie. Trivela time, Ronaldo. Next, the third attempt didn't make the keeper work. Trivela, Ronnie. Straight at Edison. But on the fourth attempt, we got it to swerve Vince. And he's gonna Trivela. That is Cristiano Ronaldo, baby. That is a beautiful Trivela, boys. Looking like prime Quaresma. He did become the first player to score at 5. Ronaldo is now at a 90. Prime Quaresma. It's now time for FIFA 23, and Ronaldo is now at a 90 rating, but he did become the first player to score at 5 different World Cups. So let's get him a goal in another one. What does Ronnie have to score at the World Cup? Ronnie has to score an bang it in, boys. And then just bang it in. Okay, it was on top. El Tornado. That was looking like it was gonna go Vince. But on the third attempt, Ronaldo delivered at the World Cup. Ronnie, El Tornado. Hit that, Ronnie. Now on to FC 24, and Ronaldo fell out with Ten Hag at Man United, so he made a move to Saudi Arabia where he joined Al Nassr, and he dropped all the way down to an 86 rating. It's sad to see, boys. It's sad to see. What does Ronnie have to score in net? He's got to go around the keeper. That's cheeky from Ronaldo. Hey, he made that look too easy. It's time for the latest FIFA FC 25, and Ronaldo remains at an 86 rating. He has now scored over 915 career goals. He is crazy. Let's now see the final goal. Power shots. But for this FIFA, we're going to switch it up and use Ronaldo in an ultimate team draft. And on the first attempt, Ronaldo came close. Ooh, keeper's there, man. Keeper's there. Next, on the second attempt, we made the keeper work again. Power shot that Ronaldo. Oh my. This guy still has insane shooting. Then Ronaldo almost... shot that Ronaldo. Oh.
Knowing absolutely nothing about making a game to creating this. My very own track racing game made completely from scratch, including modeling the car. In today's video, I'll bring you guys began on Monday. 5-hour-long tutorial. This tutorial went over everything from how you move around in the game, where you spawn stuff, where you find things, just the basics pretty much. Now what's great about working in Unreal Engine 5 is that they have basically a node-based coding system called Blueprints. So I actually didn't write a single line of code throughout this entire week, which is kind of crazy. So at the end of Monday, I had learned how to set up the scene, the lighting, the world settings, materials, meshes, and I had made my first game. But with the help of the tutorial, I ended up making this right here. So we have our character. If I run into these spinning things, he will ragdoll and yeah, fall on the ground. And if you make it around it, let's say you would run like this and you jump up here, it would say GGEC on the screen and you completed this very simple level. So yesterday was really just all about learning, of course, where everything is, how you move. I also get an introduction to how the landscape works, so you know how we create landscapes and details and stuff like that in the world. And then finally I also learned how to, you know, place out little plants and stuff like that, as well as having them be, you know, on vehicles. Since my main goal this
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. G. Here we will be taking a single video. Shift, you'll see that it's snapping to half blocks. So for now I'm just going to stick to doing a base block outline of the pickaxe. What I like to do is I will right click and duplicate, and you'll get another box, but it's inside this. I need to stop saying boxes because they're not boxes, they're cubes. I'm just going to bring this up here, and what I want to do is I want to make this a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to pull out these sides here. See, already it's starting to look like something you would hold in your hand, isn't it? Let's just get the top of the pickaxe here. I think that should be okay for now. Now you can already see over here that we're starting to get a lot of different cubes here, and name it whatever you want as well. Visible like so. And here, so let's okay. But I need to make sure that just click on that. Looks fine. Boxes something you definitely don't. So I'm just going to there. So let's pull it out. I just need to going on here. You don't have to do this if you don't want different. Now we're going to then do this correctly. So now this model is going to get a bit more complicated. So I've clicked on this edge here, and we're going to go over to the rotation more than one axis at a time. So as your word value, such as you do one of the 4 cardinal directions. And so although we have rotated it 90 degrees, it's zeroed back out. We're here now. Now when rotating a block, and that will move your pivot point, which is where it rotates from, to the center of that block. You'll see that now instead of it moving around when I rotate, close, quite as seamless as I would like, but it's really not something that someone is going to notice after block some sort of crazy shrinking there to start. This one might be too. This third shorten this. Make sure we line these up. Gradual or point. First thing I can do, we'll gradually show pickaxe after it goes down to. But what we can do, you can see what it looks like in a player's hand. This is what it will look here. So we're looking at third person right, third person left, first person left and right, head. If you can put it on, it's actually on a GUI. You can rotate and fit your thing. You can do it down. Like a map here. Here we go. Here is the pick. Clearly I've redesigned this one. I've changed here is image bar. You'll see that much like most conventional 3D modeling programs, you can get multiple views. This is very handy if you want to, for instance, select multiple angles and different points. This is quad view, so if you just click on this, multiple view box, or just make sure that things are aligned on every axis, which it does. So yeah, if you're doing quite precision movements or resizes, it's good to use quad view. click on our group, like some sort of, already done it. Always save your stuff in Minecraft. So I'm just going to folder quickly, app, data, Minecraft, and then scroll down to resource packs, if I can include app data, and these looking entirely different. It's a bit of a... Now, what I want to do is focus on this area down here. So that's something we're going to do this just now. I have a relation to over detail to this. So I'm going to duplicate, but we're going to rotate it. Let's see, do we want 45 degrees? I think to move over there. About that. So I do flip Y down properly, it has to go on the same axis. This is So here we are in game. I'm just going to go to options and resource packs. I'm going to just disable all of my other packs right now because we don't need those ones. What we're looking for is this one here, future pick. You'll see that it's got the details from the pack file and my pack icon. I'm just going to enable this and hit done. And it's now enabled. So what do we do now? Well, I've got my diamond pickaxe here. If I just put it in here and rename it future pick, you'll see that the icon changes. Grab this, and there you go. Our pickaxe is in game, and isn't she an absolute beauty? Look at this thing. Pretty cool if I...
Alright, welcome to the Minecraft Forge tutorial series for modding here for Minecraft 120.x. Minecraft modding courses with close to 100 topics ranging from custom tools and armor to custom block entities all the way to custom mobs. We're already in the Java development kit, but everything, use the MSI that is going to be a course, and you're going to choose the Windows one right here. I'm just going to choose the MSI that is going to be sure that the app editor pay in the community a trial you've downloaded the proceed. So I have been going a number of tutorials or important for you. As you can see right now we're on 1.20. Download, you always want to download the link at folder after those 5 seconds. And I'm going to rename it. I'm going to extract this, few things, case those, and then we can proceed. You're going to put in the copied path over here. You can see there it is. You want to choose exactly this folder. So the folder where the Gradle, the source folder are contained in. You want to choose this one with the little symbol over here. And click OK. We're going to trust this project. And then a new window will appear. And all sorts of things are going to start happening down here at the bottom. If you expand this build over here, you can see. Let's add an item with an item texture and a 3D model. New topics added to the Forge and Fabric courses such as tameable and writable entities, projectiles, throwable projectiles, and boats, as well as first steps to biomes and dimensions. Courses linked in the description below. Alright, my friends, back in Intelligent once more, and in this tutorial, swing your sword and grab your pickaxe, and let's add custom tools to Minecraft. New topics added to the Forge and Fabric courses such as tameable and writable entities, projectiles, throwable projectiles, and boats, as well as first steps to biomes and dimensions. Courses linked in the description below. Alright, friends, back and tell you once more. Sword actually need. I'm just tool underscore, and that is easy way of actually making. Let's add an item. Alright, welcome to the Minecraft Forge tutorial series.
So before we can actually get fundamentals into. Now, the great thing about we have Minecraft Forge mods, we have Minecraft Fabric mods, so as well as Minecraft that people use, and these are specifically for Java Edition, whereas Minecraft add-ons are kind of like data packs template for the more available for 1.16. We can click on this little pencil here, and this will allow us to change the version we've recorded of Minecraft, but it's imported in using this template tutorial. Now, before we create a mod, we're kind of later in the mod information, so for the purpose of the name tutorial mod for this. Now, there's also what's called the Java mod package name, which is used for the code generator, used to make your mod. Maybe your mod when you really did, which may remove a little bit of your own credit spaces. So it's just net.tutorialmod or your name of the mod instead of net.mcreator.tutorialmod. So that's optional. You don't have to remove that. That's just basically just branding. Most people won't see it. Workspace folder, we can change where it saves to. Create source files of that image for us. Gradle is, even though we don't code, mcreator creates the code for us. So if we create something like a block, it'll create the code for that block, and the Gradle will compile it for us into a jar file. So I'm just going to run you through some basic blocking game just for the here, and this allows us to change this. So later we'll workspace, so we can go to workspace settings here, and this allows us to change this. So later we will probably change the name for our mod, so we can change it here. You can also change the version if you want to backlog in the to our fans. You can also change the author name, so mine would probably just be the Blue Crusader because I don't usually call myself Dean on YouTube, although I do introduce myself in that way. Website URL, that could be replaced to your website or your YouTube, and the credits text is the credits to who made the mod. You could also leave an mcreator in there if you want to give them credit as well. Okay, and then we can go to the other buttons, which is where we have support for other features. So I'm just going to press save changes, and that's the basics. At the top we have files, so we can create a new workspace, open recent workspaces we already have. We can export the workspace to a shareable. zip, and then we can import that shareable zip, or we can export it with the run directory, which is basically the test environment. That might not make much sense to you right now, but basically, let's say I want to transport my mcreator mod project to a different computer or a different system, or share it to people over the internet. I could export it as a zip and then use that zip to import it into my software from that zip file. Okay, that's just basically if you want to import other people's projects or share it or move it to another machine. We can also open the workspace folder. This directly opens the folder of my mod folder, so I can machine. We can also open the workspace folder. This directly opens the folder of my mod folder, so I can see everything inside if I need to. We can also export the mod for distribution. So this would export our mod as a Java file, although we haven't really got any features in it yet, so it wouldn't actually physically add anything. This would just compile our mod using the Gradle we mentioned earlier and export it as a jar file. So we would press export the mod with or without donating, and then it allows me to save the mod file as a .jar and import it into Minecraft or share it. Resources is where we import things like textures and sounds from our computer into our project. Build and run is where we can manually build the workspace if there's any issues later. A remote workspace tutorial is based on hub.com, okay? Source, so you a workspace file browser. This is this panel on the left over here. We can also hide that file browser. We can also obviously make it has the mod successfully online help about the tool. So that's the basics of setting up. So now I'm going to show you how to make a custom block and how to test it in game, and this is just going to be kind of like an exercise to show you how to make the most basic element in our mod, and then also show you how to test it and test out the feature in game and see if everything is working correctly. So let's jump into that. What you want to do is press this plus on the left, and that's how to add an element in mcreator to our mod. So we want to go down to block and we want to create a 3D block. Now we're just going to call this block test. This is a test to show you and familiarize yourself with the features. When we create more of the features for our mod, we're actually going to make a concept for our mod and actually build our mod around an idea. But for this part, I'm just trying to get you used to the software. But later we'll create a real mod with purpose and a theme to it, and we'll be having more of a thought process behind each and more of a planning phase. But right now I'm just going to show you how to do this. As you can see, when we create a block, we have all of the faces to the block. So we have the left to the back face over here. Think of this like a wrapper. If you do origami, which is papercraft in Japan, it's Asian papercraft, and you make those weird shapes out of paper, you have to have different sides to the paper, and each side is a fold. So think of this like a fold where each of these squares, and it's basically labeled to you, get the idea, we import them ourselves. So we want to press create texture from scratch. Now you can do, let me show you how on the left there's a tab called reader. We can start with transparent, make sure we're on texture files and press create new texture, create texture. We can start with transparent template. So I'm just going to select one of these bricks as the template. I'd recommend doing 16 by 16. You can also do a multiple of 16, create a texture. Now this is the pen tool, so we could select it for an example, and that looks pronounced, and that's one method we could do it, okay, and that looks quite good. Or we could use this, just like red, and this, if we click on the texture here and we press lock without changing the look of it, and block, because we're creating a block, and I'm just going to call it red brick, okay? So now we have a texture. Another thing you could do is a block, because we have a nice texture, so I'm actually going to save this text brick, okay? So now we have a texture. Another thing you could do is obviously you could manually draw the texture on here, and you could paint it manually. You obviously have the eraser over here, so we can rub things out. You also have the fill tool to fill in a full flat color, and this tool over here is what's called the color picker, so anything we click on it will change our color to what we've clicked on. Now another tool I like, which I'll show you a little bit later, is the noise tool. So basically think of the noise tool kind of like a cheap shortcut, right? It adds more detail. So how to modify these values, the better the seed as well. For mobs, and you want them to have that kind of like material to their skin. So now that we've saved that, we can now click on the bottom main, click on that and click our texture, or double click. Click it, and now we have the block texture. Now we could go ahead and just select E. each and select actually just the bottom. We want to have time. We want people can walk block base, change every time the block base, and item texture is here. If I wanted that to appear, the texture which comes off for the block normal, single texture, because like I said before, we've only changed that based on if you want to. We should leave it on solid, but if you do have a transparent text cut out or translucent, wow. Special information is basically information that comes up when you game, and you can use a comma to have different lines. So the first line would be, this is a cool block. Comma means that we'll go into a different line. The collision box of the block. So this is going to be quite whether the player has, there's a default and the Z is 16. Now by default, the actual physical 16 is quite confusing, important later when we create custom mobs, because you don't really need to know much about it. This might be is the size for the 16 and the Y coordinate 18 by size is the same, so they can't want to mess with mobs because you might want to have a